And we are live.
And we are live.
Yep.
Yep.
Day 2 of...
Day 2, and we are back. So, a recap on yesterday was I brought us in, the bike, which came with another group set. So me and Jona have stripped it down, give it a clean, and we've done about 80% rebuild with a new group set on it. And today, hopefully a shorter stream than yesterday, we'll finish them up. So let's get on to it. Okay, cool. All right. So today I have actually brought some extra things for you. Like these are the parts which originally came with the bike as it was sold to me. So that's the rest of the original SRAM Rival group set that I didn't use, and these are brand new actually. And you can realize, like...
That's mad heavy.
It's heavy, yeah, it is.
But is it power meter?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah. A funny thing, I'll tell you something. So, when I bought it, I actually measured, like, the centeredness of the crankset. And I still have a picture on my phone, I think. It was off-center. Slightly, and so on the right hand side have this the preload adjuster is turned all the way in, so like it's a screw, and the amount of crossover on the thread on the screw is like about only a couple of millimeters. Damn. So I was thinking, hey, did you miss, like when the bike was built, was there a missing spacer like on the drive side, because you need a 3 millimeter spacer on the drive side. And then when I took this off, I realized, yeah, it's there. And why is it like I used the ruler to measure the middle, and it was out. I mean, it was offset to the left hand side by about 2 millimeters. So that was a mystery, and I didn't quite know why until I got the ruler out and found it out myself. So that was a out of the box mystery. And then as for the rest of stuff, so that's the original jockey wheels cage with the rear derailleur, the other battery, the front derailleur. You can feel how heavy that is.
Damn.
Yeah. And the chain. The chain is with the chain though, turns out, so SRAM has their own proprietary, the flat top chains.
The flat tops and stuff.
The flat top chain doesn't fit on a Shimano 12-speed compatible, I meant the single chainrings.
Really?
It fits on a double, but it doesn't fit on a single. Like, we have this from yesterday. However, the SRAM 12-speed chain doesn't fit on a Shimano compatible chainring.
Interesting.
So the chainring is designed to have a Shimano 12-speed chain to fit snugly, like on the teeth themselves. Like it's like right on there. It's like very little like cross movement. Like if you feel it, it doesn't move side to side. Like you can feel how tight it is, like literally.
Wouldn't that create more friction?
No, it doesn't. It comes down to the preciseness of the way which the chainring was engineered around the chain. So it's designed for the chain. But when I looked at if I want to buy an aftermarket like a 5441 chainring for these, they are specifically like SRAM chain only, and we can't use Shimano chains on that. I mean, it's not recommended to use perhaps a wider Shimano chain on the SRAM chainrings.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was a problem. It turns out In fact, 12-speed Campac Nova chains fits perfectly well with the Shimano system, but SRAM has their own stuff. So that's one of the things I didn't quite like with being like brands making proprietary stuff and you can't use them with something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you bring the washer for the front derailleur?
Oh yes, of course. So I have been digging around my parts bins, and yeah, somewhere in the bottom. Somewhere. Definitely. I just threw it in the box, so. Oh dear. I'll find. I will find it. It's in there. I have the washer and the screw. Oh, there it is. I do. And here's the front derailleur. Would you like to swing the camera around? So now we can snap this one on, no problem at all. Because, by the way, that's it came off a old, like a spare part. It's not the original screw, so I think it's long enough, or not too long, so it should be able to fit. Okay. No, it's too long. The screw is too long for a... I'll need to put a washer in it. Okay, I need a washer. Do you have like a valve, valve nut?
Oh, like a inner tube valve nut?
Yeah.
Well, I don't usually put them on my bike.
Do you have one? Like, do you have a box full of them?
No, I might have a couple in. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, perfect. That'll do.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. And well, yesterday, well, I must clarify that I didn't quite feel like, because I know like you're streaming on YouTube, and on YouTube the thing is like there are a lot of stuff that I can or cannot say on YouTube, and there are different policies on other platforms as well. So I mean really for me though, like I don't really know, like it's about what you are saying and the amount of I don't know how to say it. I need to compose myself while trying to multitask. So that's where the brain rot has really hit me hard. Okay, right. So since we were more than 80% done, we just gotta.
Is that tight?
No, it's not tight. We have to like torque wrench everything, and we got adjust the shifters, bar tape, the chain, tune the gears, and that's it. And we are pretty much done. That's it. And also bleed the brakes, of course.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be fairly squishy by there.
Okay. Right. As for the cable, there's a specific way of cable routing, and there's a little part that goes on the derailleur. So that was the bottom bracket cover. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Oh no, actually I have this. So I lost the washer, but I didn't lose the screw. So this screw here, that's the front derailleur. I mean the original screw. So we don't need the longer end for this ugly valve nut. Otherwise, I have people complaining about that. The aesthetics of thank you. The aesthetics of the front or the drive side. Okay. Okay, and with the cable routing, it actually goes. I used to have it like straight out in the back, but I had issues with the cable rubbing against the tire, so I just put it around the like this hole in the underneath, and then it goes in like that. And here's a 90-degree angle, so kind of like goes like this.
Oh yeah.
And now it sticks in with a click, hopefully. Hello. I can't see it. Okay, now the cable's in, and no, actually, it needs to be put in with the cable guide. I can't take this out. So there's like a little notch on it. Okay, now that's in. So I'll just have to tuck the cable back in and finish it up. But perhaps, probably, I'll just take this back off and push the cable in, because the cable goes like behind, like in that tiny little space. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
looks
now
good.
it's chain.
Now, I would like to torque everything down,
Oh yeah.
because we didn't do that yesterday. I'll start with the 5mm and the T25 on the handlebars. The T25s are 6 Nm, so I think I'll do about 5.5 just to be safe. Do you want to do it? Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All of them except the.
Yeah, just no, not the just the 4.
Oh,
the
those
bars.
were right.
Yeah, that's not 6. That's, you don't need that. Just start. Push.
Okay.
four's done?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. Right. And then I think I'll put maybe 4 Newton meters on this one. I'll do that later because once the chain's on, and then I'll fix that in place.
Yep.
Put about, that's about 5. That's already good enough. Oh yeah, and this one's tight. It says 12, so maybe I'll put about a bit over 10 Newton meters behind the handlebar. That's really tight. Like it's a lot of pressure to hold the fork together. There we go. Okay. All right.
Chain.
I was wondering, like, so is there really not like another way to maybe have it loose? No, it doesn't fit. Or does it? Because the thing is, with 3-axle systems, like there's a specific diameter on the outside. So the inside is 12 mil, and outside is about, I think, maybe 17 something. So like on a fork, like it's like designed for a certain like sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the end cap, and I think that's too wide to fit on to put a fork straight on that, like on the metal part, the silver part. So if
Maybe or maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think it should be fine actually. Cause.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's.
But do we need to have the back end free?
Or we can do it on the floor if you want. Like it's not it doesn't look as good, but it's more practical that way.
And we couldn't just route the chain while it's on here.
Yeah. Yeah, just route the chain.
Because we can just like use the red part as like a dummy back wheel.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Can you thread that end to the... Oh wait, I just need to check which side it is. The logo side is the outside. So can you put that through the rear derailleur, please? And this goes in the front. I'll make sure that goes into like under just like little notch thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. The quick link's right here. So just snap it on temporarily. It needs like a proper push to like for it to lock in. So we just kind of snap it on like that and give it a temporary pull, like until we put a view in, or put a chain on like that. So moving on, the front end. I'll need to check like the handlebars. Like, do you think like if you have the bar tape, that will thicken that part? So it's kind of like a drop down. So you have to move it
Maybe just a
up,
bit up.
about half a centimeter, probably. Yeah.
This one's pretty loose, anyways.
Yeah, they're all loose. think I'm putting it like the top of the black plastic bit.
Yeah, on
It's
2.
on 2.0.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
straight on 2.
Yeah, straight on 2.
Uh-huh.
And
Just like straight in each
yes,
turning?
straight on 2. And don't worry about like the angle just yet, because we can turn it after we put
Yeah.
the bar
yeah,
tape
yeah.
on. So I'll just tighten that around on 2. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like I was thinking like the cable, like
We can just electrical
Yeah,
tape it
yeah.
and it'll be fine.
yeah. It's about like the way it feels like underneath the tape. You still feel like a bulge underneath, and it's all about like where that is and the symmetry of it. Like
It's a very similar
Yeah.
amount of cable on both sides.
yeah, my right. So this one, it's about slightly longer, like a bigger loop than on my left hand side. So I wonder like if I push it, like maybe like force this in a bit more, or maybe pull this one out, so it evens it out. Maybe.
I think
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's very like marginal, but
I
it's
don't
just-
think it really matters underneath
Yeah.
the bar tape.
yeah,
But yeah, electrical
yeah,
tape.
not exactly overwhelmingly compulsive to get it like absolutely perfect. But anyways, that's okay.
Should I tape them up?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you. And after that, we'll bleed the brakes. I think. Oh dear, I don't think I brought the brake block. Oh, that's fine. We're just fixing the pads. There's something on the pads. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, Jonah, you need to like apply the pressure. Like you need to hold the cable in while you're trying to do a tape, because like you're leaving a gap, like between the hose and the bars. You know.
It's a little difficult to get it
Yeah,
perfect because
yeah.
of the
I think if
way the valve.
like I really don't want to like redo it, but I think I have to redo it.
Really?
Like I mean that's it's a bit too much. Like it's way too much. But like if I can like actually hold this in like right here, like real tight, like hold this in here, and then put a tape on, like stretch the tape. The first one's the hardest, but it'll get easier if you put more.
Yeah, see that
Tape
that
on.
that.
Yeah,
fixed
yeah,
it.
yeah. I think that could do. So now that's flush against, like there's no gap between that and the carbon.
Yeah.
So yeah, the tape is all like scrunched up, and it broke. That's not good.
Could just cut it and
Yeah, no,
No,
that's okay.
you got it.
It'll be underneath the bar tape anyway, so it's not visible. But the stream knows the corners were cut. Okay, so now I think that's strong enough, and so the shape, like it's like pressing against the bottom of the bars rather than like leaving a gap on the loop.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. And I'll just do the same on the other side.
Yeah.
And hopefully, like, I think I just bring this out, like, just a wee bit. And hold it like that, maybe. It's just, I mean, like, it's about following the contour of the bars. Like, if you're holding it on the hand, like, you're gonna feel it. So, I'm just trying to, like, do a bit of compromising and find a balance between what's the most ideal setup without having anything like flimsy underneath. Like, what I mean is like a gap between the cable and the handlebar, and that'll be bad.
Yeah.
Because it's got like spring tension on. Like, if I'm like trying to hold this cable with the tension on tape, right? And the tape can only do so much before something like
Before it stretches.
before it overstretches and loses its tension. So, yeah, look, I'm going to use a lot of tape underneath to wrap this all the way around to fix it in place and lock it there. Like, I'm applying like this tension on the tape and stretching the tape as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough. Okay. Right. Bar tape. Let's do the bar tape. I need to figure out, like, I didn't remember, or maybe like if someone's careful enough to go back to the yesterday's live stream and find out which direction did the tape was the tape installed. So that's this is the right hand side and that's the left hand side. However, so that's the original like factory tape, and it was wrapped like this side,
Yeah.
like to the like coming up to the outside.
It's
Yeah.
outside wrap.
Yeah, to the outside wrap. And I tend to like do the inside wrap, like myself, just out of habit.
Yeah, what did I do? I think I did.
Yeah.
No, I did
Yeah, you
outside,
do outside.
wrap.
Yeah, yeah. But I do the inside wrap. But it doesn't matter. It's all the same.
'Cause-
That's the left hand side, and here's the wrap, the right.
I think like with outside wrap,
Yeah.
because it tightens this way,
Yeah.
when you're holding the drops, like your hand slips, so it makes it tighter. So I think that's why people.
It
go
also
outside wrap.
tightens the other way. Like but it tightens, like it pushes, like it pushes the slack lower rather than pushing the slack up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the I'll give you that. You put that somewhere.
Oh, contact.
Yeah. The way which I do my bar tape is, I don't like stretch. I don't overstretch the tape, because like it might break if it's been stretched too much.
Yeah, just trying to make it as tight as possible.
Without overdoing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to like put in the bar end before like you go further, so it doesn't come loose, and then you're halfway up, and you have to undo it? Yeah.
So. Label's always facing up.
Yeah. 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 You can, I suppose you can see like the residue, like the adhesive residue on the surface. So
Yeah, on the top
originally,
part of the bar.
I'm just trying to follow that, like try to copy the way which it was originally put on. It was overlapping by about like halfway up the tape, so the tape is really thick. Like it's used up like a lot. So the tape is a lot longer than you might expect when you finish up at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, try to apply gentle pressure like all the way along without like over stretching the tape, and then work your way up and figure eight around the shifters and finish on top. I think this is actually pretty good quality tape. Like I use like all kinds of like brands of bar tape. Like I use the worst ones that I've used before is the lizard skin tape. Like they are kind of like tennis racket tape. However, like after about a month or something, like it just kind of like separates. So the kind of like the silicone layer on the top, the surface, like it kind of like peels off from the kind of foamy layer underneath.
Right.
I don't like it. Like it's not like easily reusable. It's not like, and it gets like I don't know, like it needs replacing. It definitely needs replacing after like a month or something. And whereas some better quality tape, like I can use them for ages. Like I can use them for years. No, not years, but I mean months, like thousands of kilometers of riding without ever needing to like unwrap it and fix it again, you know. The bar tape I have right now on my bike is made by a brand called BBB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, it's one of their like more expensive tapes, but they last forever. I mean, they are so good. Like, they do like kind of like loosens, like the adhesive loosens and moves around a bit, but I can just like take it off halfway and rewrap it, and it'll be good as new. It was so good.
On the
Yeah.
Pinarello before it got smashed,
Yeah,
I was using Cannondale bar tape.
yeah,
The Cannondale gel bar tape is also pretty good.
yeah. Okay, that was good. I was trying to like do it symmetry, like on my. I'm trying to make my side look symmetrical to your side, and I think you need way more. Like the top is way thicker than you think it is, so it's overlapping by about 2/3 nearly.
Up.
I think up above the shifter, like from the first wrap, like that's too much. It needs to half, like way more overlap.
Way more overlap.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I need way more overlap as well. Like so it's more than like 2/3, it's more like 3/4. Like 3/4 of overlap, like at the narrowest point. And thankfully, like the tape, like there was some pretty good use, a good amount of use on the tape. So I can see like where it's worn, and you just follow the line like around where it's worn.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you did the figure eight, you are going this way on the top, right? You're wrapping up this way on the top.
Yeah, going this
Yeah,
way.
yeah, that's right. Okay. Yep, this is perfect. I've done my side. Almost is not quite there yet, but it needs a few tries to get it to finish up on the top just right. And Yeah.
I think I've done it.
Yeah, you done it. Nice, Jona. Well done. Yeah, you do feel how chunky that top half is.
I like my bar tape quite thick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good because, well, we don't have the finest chip seal we have is like those grains are bigger than your tires, you know, the rocks.
Yeah.
So that's a luxury you would hope you'll need once you get to the roughest part of the road, and the hands get sore. You start to kind of like hope you had. Oh, I wish I had the bigger wider bar tape.
It's like an average New Zealand road is Paris-Roubaix.
Well, the thing is, like, I wouldn't say it's. Okay, honestly, I think New Zealand should make their roads out of concrete.
Not tar.
No, not even asphalt, concrete, because concrete lasts 20 years. If it's built right, like with the right proportion of cement and respective to the like climate and the amount of use. So, I mean, like with concrete, you don't need. It's pretty much maintenance free, nearly.
Yeah.
And with chip seal, you have to reseal it every single year, or maybe twice a year. And so that's why we always have summer roadworks, and the best time in the year is the hottest time in the year to redo the roadworks in chip seals, because you want the tar to stick, right?
Yeah.
And the hotter it is, the better it is for the chip seal to last over the winter.
Because the
Yeah. No, that's too much. You've done that too thick. So why does it? So you see, like, I'll wrap it around this way. Can you come around, please? So you can see it in the light. So I think you need to wrap this one, like, I think that's too high, and these are a bit too scrunched up. Like, you're doing a good job, but that's too high. It doesn't go like all the way over there. I'll show you my part. It only goes over about 15 mil down from the screw, and
Really?
I swing it across. On your side, like, you're like all the way up here, like that's way too high. So yeah, you need to undo that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'll move on to the next bit, and you can finish that up for me. Right. Here's my page. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm learning, trying to focus on work at hand, and hold on a semi-decent conversation. It's something I kind of struggle to do. Like, my thinking brain and working brain, like, it's kind of like two different parts, and it's kind of like conflicting, you know. Like, I have something on my mind right now, and then the next second later, poof, it's gone. And if I'm distracted, I either like attend to it or absolutely block it out. So it's, and when you're like multitasking, like you have your mind on one thing and don't even listen to me. Like, really, it doesn't work that way. It needs either you need to train your brain to adapt to work in these circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just don't do it. Don't even bother. Just do the one thing and do it as good as you can do it, without being distracted. So, okay. The next thing I'm gonna do, I presume there's some battery in there. That's green flashes, yep. So that's good. It's got plenty of battery in there. So now I'm going to, because that's a new set of shifters, and I'm gonna have to pair it up with the front.
Yeah.
Hey, Julian. Oh dear, I have a slight inconvenience. Can I borrow the Wi-Fi password? That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't say it. No, don't say it.
It's alright. Follows all friends. It's a 1 and a 0.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay, thanks. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so now I'm gonna use the Shimano's eTube app to fix the bike. And for some reason, the app needs both GPS data and the internet connection to work. It doesn't work offline. And usually, like, it sets a password for a system. So I think on one hand, I think that's a good idea, because like those are pretty expensive parts and they have serial numbers like baked into them. And so if it gets like lost or stolen, like it can be like pretty easily traceable.
Right.
But on the other hand,
Focus.
Yeah, I'm trying, but you keep saying focus. It's not really helping.
and we are connected. Okay.
That's good.
Okay. So just a QR code behind the shifter. There we go, and that's paired. And add the other switch, the QR code behind the shifter. Right there, and that's paired. Complete. Okay, I'm not going to do a firmware update on the system just yet. I'll do it probably later at home. So now it's, I'm just gonna, now that's disconnected. So, this should work. Here we go. 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 Here we go think I'm gonna put it on the big ring.
Then do the figure 8 properly.
Yeah, you need to like redo the figure 8. And I will fix the front derailleur properly. We are doing a good job. I mean, we are far more productive than yesterday. And so, thankfully, we'll get it done eventually. Okay. Okay, that's good. Is there a problem?
No, I'm just that's correct, right?
Let me see. No, that's still. How did you? No, Jona. Let me show you. That is not how you do a figure 8. So
Because I usually use the
I'll show you. Okay.
side bits.
So the figure 8, what you did is a figure 8 and another loop on top of figure 8.
Right.
That's a bit unnecessary. So how it works is you're about to do your last loop right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that. Go straight up. So that's about 15 mil underneath the screw.
Then come down and in front,
and
right?
in the down the front and
Over the bolt.
over the this thing, the
bolt.
the bolt, yeah, and down here. So now this is going that way,
Yeah.
and the tape was originally was also that way, yeah. So that's right, and
Underneath and over.
and underneath again. Keep it tight, like put pressure on it, and then over. So you can see like that's where the edge is,
Yeah.
and then over again. And so the overlap on the inside is about maybe this much. Okay, now you can finish up rest. Just hold it tight. Yeah. There we go. So maybe you learned something new on how to do a figure 8 properly.
Yeah. Because when I get my bar tape, I usually use the strips.
Yeah,
to
I don't
wrap
use the
around
strips. I'm just being lazy. Yeah, on the right hand side, like you don't when the shifter hoods are rolled back down, I don't see a gap there, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because there's like still like a little triangle of gap, but as long as like you don't see it, then it should be all good. Now I'm going to install the rubber grommets from the cables, brake hose into the frame and fork. Why didn't I do it before? Like originally, I think the SRAM cable, the SRAM's brake hose, is somehow ever so slightly thicker than these ones, the Shimano ones, and these rubber grommets didn't go in like all the way in. So I think these should be like, in theory, probably, perhaps, with some coaxing. Yeah, coaxing is it's a word that I really use, but encouragement. That's right. It's not coaxing. It's encouragement. Coaxing is when you are like trying to like convince a kid or maybe a toddler or something to do something, and encouragement is you're pushing it, like you're pushing something. They carry different weights, like these two words, and so yeah. Okay.
The front one looks like it needs to be pushed in a little further.
No, don't worry about it. I'll do it later. So, well, bleeder brakes. So usually, like, because these are not brand new, so the spacing between these, like inside these calipers, it's so. What happens is the pads get wears down, and the pistons themselves are supposed to be self-adjusting. So the amount of gap you have between the pads and the rotor should be about the same. So the piston goes in and it doesn't come like all the way out, like the ones you have on a cable actuated rim brake. So what I'm going to do is I think I should put a wheel in, but I'm just putting in these the dummy pads, the red clip-ons, like these things, and I'll just bleed the brakes as it is, hopefully without overfilling it, and then we put the wheels on, because gear tuning. The gear tuning only takes about 2 minutes or maybe 5 minutes, but so the brakes are not like fixed in place just yet. So we'll adjust the brakes after we bleed them first, like put the oil in it.
We have to
yeah.
roll the shifters back.
Yeah, roll it up. So we'll do it one at a time. I'll get out the bleed kit. Okay, left is the rear. So I'll show you how Shimano brakes gets.
I've
height.
done mountain
Yeah.
biking ones before, but I assume
Yeah.
that they're very different.
No, I think they're the same.
They
So, but the thing is, like with Shimano's, there's a bit of a difference. So you don't want to overfill the system.
No. No.
But with SRAM, it can be overfilled. I mean, filled completely without issues. And I had 2 replacements on the rear brake caliper in my G-Race group set because they were leaking, like from the pistons. And pretty much every time, like when you fly with these, like when you put them on an airplane, like the air pressure, it kind of messes up with the hydraulics, and I had to bleed my brakes every time after like going on a flight. So I think that's kind of like, I don't think that's supposed to happen. So that was a mystery, and
From my memory,
I don't understand.
push the oil in from the
From
the bottom.
from the bottom, yeah, that's right.
So it is the same.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Just the air out. You don't want. No, that's okay. That in, and unlock the pipe inside. So that's a 3mm Allen key. It doesn't need to come all the way out. Like it's about 3/4 turns, or maybe a full turn.
Yeah, on the mountain biking calipers, you have a 8mm.
I can hear the sound from the top. Yeah, it's coming out. So what I'm gonna do, mineral oil, or perhaps Johnson & Johnson's baby oil.
Baby oil.
With there's a nice scent to it. So if you get it on your hand, it kind of smells a bit like it's the same, like the same fragrance as their baby powder. If you notice that. Okay. No, actually, I think I should close it. So what I'm trying to do is, I'll close, to use that as a container and suck this one back up. So put about a bit more in the syringe. And put it in. Unlock it. So if I take this out while it's unlocked, so gravity will pull the oil down, so it's gonna drip, like go all the way down the floor.
Yeah.
Because it's open up there, so air goes in the top and the oil comes out the bottom. So if I didn't have it closed in properly, I can see that I'm pushing down there and that's going up as it should. Maybe that's the clip. I'll take this out. Whoa. Okay. Give it a few pumps. There's still a lot of air in the bottom. So now in the bottom here, I'm applying a bit of reverse pressure to draw as much air out as possible. And then, yeah, so you can see like tiny little bubbles going up along the pipe. And now that's enough. I'll push back down, and yeah, the oil is kind of like slightly aerated, so there's like tiny little gas bubbles inside the oil. But when I compress it, it's not as significant. So now I can feel there's no more air coming out from bottom, and so this confirms that there's pretty much a solid pipe of oil pretty much without air in it. And we are done. We don't have to do like too many times, like make it go up and down. And now I'm just gonna close this with a slight, put a bit of pressure on it. And now this can be taken off. Okay. Now on the top, you put a plug in. And then I'm gonna remove the oil with this syringe before I take the cup off. Now put this away. And now I can unscrew this. Hang on, there's a problem. I can't unscrew it right now. I actually need it to be flat because that's tilting upward. I need it to be flat before
unscrewing.
Unscrewing. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll put this on the floor and
Or just tilt it.
tilt it. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
you might, hold on,
yeah.
hold on, wait.
Yeah. Okay.
If we're going to tilt it, we'll tilt
Yeah.
it like there.
Yeah,
so
like this
on
way.
two.
Yeah. And hold it there. Okay. Understand. And this in here. Now we can close this up. Wait, sorry. You're done. Yeah. Okay. Apparently, I think it's kind of like a hypothesis. The oil actually damages the shifter hood. It kind of makes it sloppy.
Really?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it kind of like makes it loose. So I'm just gonna wipe the extra oil off. Or maybe just spray it on and let it vaporize by itself. Yeah. It dries off quickly. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. And now, so the clips in. See? Now, how that works. With the with about this amount of ride. So it's not like overfilled.
Yeah.
And you can still like feel it, like it's pretty solid. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's not like as good as it can be because like we are on a tilted bike stand. I mean the bike is tilted on the stand, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean for now that'll be fine. It's safe and it's usable. Okay. Would you like to give it a try doing the other one, Jonah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this wrench right there. So the front is right here. That's 2.5, and the 3mm I just dropped on the floor. I dropped it on the floor. I heard it. Right here. Here's the 3mm. Oh, no, that's so.
Oh,
okay,
sorry, that's the
that's
port.
the port where
Yep.
you put the
And you
needle
take
in.
that off.
No, it so this opens so about 1.5 turn,
Yep.
and yeah. No, don't open that yet. So think about it. There might be oil inside, and if you open that, the oil will drip down immediately. So you put a cup in first. You use the 2.5 to, here you go. No, it's okay. You don't need to like roll it up too much. You just need to push that out of the way, and yeah, that's 2.5. Yeah. Yeah, you can take it off now. It's on an angle, so it's like tilting right upward. I'll hold this for you. Can you feel the thread? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Don't over tighten it because it's plastic. So if you over tighten it, the plastic will crack, and
Yeah.
I'll need a new one somehow if it breaks. So yeah.
Oh.
So now I use the 3mm to unlock the bottom. Yeah, it's a bit tight, so give it a, yeah, just 1.5 turn. Maybe a bit more, so about this much. So it's open, so that should be enough. I'll hold the bars for you, so just don't push the air in. Yeah, it's okay, yeah, just go for it. Go. All the way down. So now the oil is coming up from the
There's
top.
a bit of resistance in there.
Yeah, that's normal. Just keep pushing. Slowly.
Yeah, I think it needs to be loosened a little more. Because it's not really
feel?
pushing through.
Yeah, you need to push, put a bit of pressure in there. Oh yeah, that's not, you're right, sorry. It needs to be opened up a bit more. Wait, what? Why? What's going on? What is going on? What the heck? That's not right.
Do we have to loosen the port a little bit? Because
That's already like out. It's out about this many turns.
no, but does the port loosen?
No, it doesn't. There's nothing you touch with the port. What the heck is going on? Why? What have I done? Okay, so I'll do a bit of diagnosis. I'll just fill this up from the top, fill the cup. And then I'll try to pump the oil down with the shift lever. And that's open, so I should expect it. It should be flowing down, but it's not for some reason. No way. It's not possible because the thing is, when I put the brake hose in, like connected it, I would not have over tightened the nut which compresses the bushing.
Yeah.
So we have a probably a I was gonna say a blocked brake pipe, and that's not supposed to happen. And I don't understand why. I'm just gonna try to. I can hear it. Like I can. If I'm. Can you try to push that in? Like push the pressure. It's not going down, is it?
Could there be a kink in the hose?
No, no way. No, because when we build up the front end, it's not twisted. I am absolutely positive, because I could see it. Like I could see it all the way through. So that's yet another. That's not going down, is it? No, we have. So there's a problem with the hose, and we have to spend another like half an hour trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Oh dear. So you see, like these are all those tiny little details that gets to you. Like something's wrong and you can only guess like why, and try to probably maybe. I really don't want to like
Have to redo the front end.
redo the front end. However, so if we have to take the cables out, it's not reusable, so we have to cut it, and so we'll lose about a couple centimeters, and we drag the cable down because we have a lot of slack inside, and reconnect it with new pins and new bushings. Yeah, because that's definitely not good. Yeah.
In the bleed kit that I have, it has 2 syringes. So
Yeah. So do you want to?
you wouldn't want to force it down.
I don't want to force it down from the top because it goes like the piston on the top,
Yeah.
like I mean the compression piston on the top. I don't want to like force it over the seals of that piston.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope it's something wrong with the brake caliper, but not the brake hose. Like
Oh, there was just some oil coming out of here.
yeah, because I just squeezed it. I squeezed the pipe. What if I? Okay. Okay, so
Maybe try and like
No.
fully take out the.
no, you can't. I don't want to fully take it out. So now this is yeah, that's fully taken out. Yeah. So you see there's a bit of compression in there. So the sound you hear right now, you're blocking camera.
Couldn't we?
The sound you hear now is the oil that's kind of flushing inside the piston. So the piston is fine.
I think we might need to just loosen that a little
Yeah.
bit.
So there is something wrong with the brake hose. Do you have the 8mm? 9.
We had one yesterday.
Yeah. Do you remember where that was? Maybe you can ask the comment section if you have the that rolling on the live stream.
Where the 8mm is.
No, what's going on with the front brake? You can ask the comment.
It's 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Like here's an 8mm.
I've never had this problem. Oh, sorry.
I
Here it
have
is.
I have a.
It's right
8mm.
here. This is another 8. You have another one. Okay. Are you sure?
Gee, it's not the best quality.
Yeah. It's this one. Yeah. So if we loosen that, we'll definitely have to redo it, like because the brass bushing, it's designed to compress, like deform, to create a airtight seal.
Yeah.
And if you loosen that, you can't retighten it again, because, or maybe you can retighten it again, but it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to be like reused, so we have to like change it. We have to like reduce the length of the cable ever so slightly, because this is a disaster. This is a real disaster. I really I really doubt.
Well, we could just try leaning it, just as a last measure.
Oui. Yeah, okay. I can't believe it. Like, I never had this happen to me before. Like, I think the brake hose is definitely damaged or obstructed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it might have been due to the way that we put it in here, like when we.
You think?
had
No,
that
because
really tight thing.
remember the rear brake goes out from the hole.
Yeah,
and
yeah, but you know how
yeah.
when we were putting in the front brake,
Yeah.
how we went like through and did that tight loop and then pushed it through.
Yeah, I remember
That might have caused damage.
I made sure it's not twisted.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that could be a possibility.
I think that's plausible, but I think that's just very highly unlikely. Because we had the cable, like the metal cable core inside. So the cable inside, we took that out after. So it should prevent the interior from being squished, like collapsed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like probably it's just the something is blocking. Well, maybe we didn't trim the or maybe it wasn't a clean cut on the cable before you pressed in the needle, so a bit of like something got stuck inside.
Maybe. So we could try redoing it from the bottom.
I think let's break this down step by step. So now I'm gonna do is I'll remove the front brake caliper, and then I need to check whether I need to find out where the problem is, because I really don't want to change the cable again, because I don't have another cable.
We only have the ones from the new.
Yeah, I well, except from a new one, yeah. And yeah, that's really that is really a disaster. So, okay, so now with a bit of a pull, this should plop out. I don't suppose there's nothing coming out of the top.
Yeah, I think it's down here because you see how the bushing and it looks a little deformed.
Yeah.
So I think it's an issue with down here.
Okay, so to moving on, the next thing I have to do is I have to trim off about the exact length of the needle, which is about just a bit over a centimeter. So I have to take this off. Right about here. Perfect. That was exactly the length of the needle. So if there's no oil going into that, whoa. Do you have like a oh, never mind. I'll try to use this. This is a 1.5 mil Allen key. So I can't. So the tip of this it's kind of bent, like it does. So this should fit inside through the tip of the needle, right? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh dear. No, there's nothing wrong with this. It's there's definitely something isn't quite right on the top half, unfortunately.
Maybe it's the connection up here.
I hope not. But do you have like the other syringe, like another bleed kit to force it down the top? I think I'll give that a try without touching the without pressing down on the lever. Oh yeah, I think this one. No, not this one.
Could be this one.
Nope, needs a wider one. Is it? No, this one.
Just hold on. I'll just try.
No.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't think I have the correct end.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. But wait, why is the piston not sucking down? Like, so. Okay, now I'm gonna do another test. So I'm trying to hold this down, turn this in, open this up, and when I release it, it should draw, yeah, it should draw some oil out.
So is it a problem with the piston?
No, absolutely not. It's brand new. It couldn't be. Oh dear, that's. I felt like it's empty. Like it's not. It's definitely not. It's no way it can be contaminated because like there's nothing in there. Can you ask the comments, like, live stream, like, if anyone's on, like, what the heck is going on?
Oh, well, you probably just ask them by saying that. I'll check the comments, see if
Yeah,
anyone
can you
has
check the comments? Okay, it's 12 o'clock.
What kind of phone do I have? I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. So what do you think the problem is?
I really don't know. I have a gut feeling that the cable is damaged. Yeah, that's my hypothesis right now. Okay, I'm going to make a decision. I'm making a decision to remove, to disconnect the top half and probably shorten the cable a little bit because
Well, we've already done that.
because the right hand side is longer than the left hand side. I mean, the amount of slack it has. Sorry, the amount of slack on the right hand side is more. So I pushed it in harder than the amount that I pushed in on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So left is good, but on the right, though, like it's empty. So I have to completely redo the entire right cable.
Well, it should be the easier cable to do.
No, it's not. No. I really appreciate how patient you are with me.
Ah,
because I am speaking nonsense while trying to think about what's going on with the brake, and yeah, okay. So
No.
I am trying to cut this tape. Okay, all right.
Hydraulic piston not working.
The 8mm wrench. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything on Google.
No, I don't think you would find anything helpful either, because there's so many things that can go wrong with hydraulic brakes, and you can only like guess pretty much, making good guesses,
Yeah.
making some good educated guesses as to what's going on. I mean, man, like, after I get this breakdown and we put the wheels on and we are finished, like, I should have been, like, walking away now, right now. So, yeah, you see, that's
So
all good.
the piston works.
Yeah, piston's all good. Like, there's nothing wrong with the piston, obviously. I just squished that and, like, it kind of, like, shot out. So,
Yeah.
okay, about this much. Nope, that's on the needle. Nope, that's still on the needle. Okay, thanks. Okay, so now we have the entire cable open along its way. I'm going to funnel a steel cable down this way.
Also, we can know
So
if it's
we can know
kinked.
so we will find out whether if it's blocked inside.
Right, yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So these were the cables we used yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Why is it? Did you try to tangle? Oh dear.
I can.
Okay, that's one, and yeah. Okay. Oh, he was afraid. Okay. It's
this one would probably be fine. 'Cause
yeah. Okay.
It's not red.
Yeah. Let's use this one. Okay. I felt something.
How far in did you get?
Okay. So far?
Yeah, right in the middle of
Halfway
it.
down there.
Right in the middle of the.
Like right down in the middle. So now let's test from the bottom. How far is it? So about the middle of the head
Like
tube.
here.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Bloody hell! I can't push. It's there's something wrong in there. So that from the end up, it points to the corner on the top. So it's twisted inside the top.
So it's like from here to here.
No, it's
It's probably
in
just up
there,
there.
just up there.
All right.
So I'll try it again on this side. Yeah. When you put the garment mount on, did you feel anything like when you turn the screws?
No, it was.
That's solid.
Yeah, it was solid.
Okay. Wait a moment. No, I don't want to push this too hard because, like, if I push this too hard, it might potentially pierce the brake
Okay.
hose on the inside.
I like.
That's it.
I won't push it. I just want to feel where it is.
Okay, yeah. You can try that.
So you get like a first little bit of resistance.
Yeah, and then keep pushing. Push it through.
And then you get through.
Smooth. Yeah, that's.
And then you get. And then you hit there.
Yeah. Now, so there. Oh, God, keep it there. So.
Yeah, that's
right
right
there.
in the top.
Right in the top. Okay. I think I'll have to take this apart, but we don't have to undo the one we already done, the good one. So we
Yeah.
just have to undo it partially.
I mean, it's better that it's up here than
Yeah.
down in the middle.
Yeah. Where's my the T25? Okay, so I have no choice but to undo about a few steps of the work. I'm just hoping, like, I am absolutely positive that okay, so that's not crushing because it's a press, right? It's pressing
Yeah.
against the fork. That's not crushing the cable because the way I could feel it. Yeah, I'm just going to take this
Just
out
as
there.
the bolts are loosened, we could try and run it through again just to see if the bolts were kinking it,
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
just to make sure. So through. Yeah, you still hit the same wall,
Yeah, okay, so I think let's take this out.
and it is indeed.
Indeed, right on the top.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you like?
I don't really know. Just sort of changes.
Do you play music?
I used to play the drums,
Yeah.
but not anymore. Well, it's dripping, which is a
Yeah.
good sign.
Okay, now try to run through the cable again.
It's just a little bit of shakeage in the headset. Fix it. That's crazy.
Give it a bit more push.
Nah, it
No,
still hits.
No.
Just pull it into the outward position, and I'll try and run it through. Oh? Nah.
No. How about try and feed it in from bottom? Okay, so the worst case scenario is we'll have to like disassemble the front end again and basically redo the cables. So same place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same place. Okay. Yeah, I just put it out. I think that's going to, I just let it sit right there. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's kinked.
Yeah, it's, so this is, it's bent like that. So
Yeah.
let's show the camera. Let's show the camera. So this is the top of the fork. That's where the clamp is. So the clamp sits on this piece of aluminum, and that's the screw for pulling the fork up. And the cable got bent like that.
Which is why we had no pressure.
So, and so the screw's in here, so we can't. So the screw's right in here, and we can't like force it like through the middle because it's blocked. So it can only go on either side. So if on either side, well, either way, like if you're pushing it or pulling it, you still like get it, how do I say this? So if you're pushing in, you bend this back and against the
Kink.
the kink, and if you're pulling it down, you also kind of like get it stuff on the corner.
Yeah. What if we like
Unkink it.
unkink it?
Okay, can you run through the cable now?
Yeah.
I try to force it through the
Yeah,
curve.
it's the internals is crushed on the
Yeah.
inside.
So can you like try to apply a bit more pressure? No, hang on, just wait. I got my pliers. Okay, now try to push
Oh
it
yeah.
through. Okay. So what you're gonna do next is we'll have to take off the right hand side. Right? The right hand side. So I don't want to take the left hand side out.
No, we shouldn't take the left hand side.
So let's think. So we need a cable, like a steel cable, to go in there and go down out the bottom. I think that should be fairly easy because
It's pretty narrow.
if you have a bent spoke, you can like feed it up and pull it out? Do you have a bin spoke, like a J-bin spoke?
No, I don't have. I don't keep my broken spokes.
Do you have a broken spoke, like maybe? Oh, you had your the wheels that were damaged.
Yeah.
Surely you can like take off a spoke of that. Can you? Broken spoke. Yeah, those are the J-bin spoke. That's perfect.
Okay, well I'll just cut it there because the wheel's useless now, anyways.
Okay.
Um.
That's it's very strong steel, so it might even damage. Like.
No, I've cut spokes before with these.
Okay. Okay. It's all right. Careful, the snapback. If it's tension, then it might snap. Yeah. Okay. Now slide it off. Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure it won't scratch the carbon on the inside?
No, that's fine. Well, use the hook to like grab, like stick it in and grab it out. Yeah.
Oh, you mean for the?
Yeah, for the cable routing.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I need to use this one.
I'll just
okay.
cut it at the bottom because it's frayed.
Oh, that's the bearings. The bearing fell out. Okay, I think I'll put the bearing on the fork actually, just to be. Oh, that's not very smart. That's not very smart. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to put a lower headset bearing on the fork like that. Okay. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? No, just let me think, please. Sorry. Let me think. Okay, so right now that's I can't put this up further, right? And I kind of have to see if I can do it, like feed it in from the bottom, like just like that, like because you have pretty good access from the bottom like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think let's take this half off first. Let's take this off. Yeah, to be honest, I never had this problem before, so I'm kind of like feeling a bit sorry for myself and for you that you have to wait through all this. Like this is totally unnecessary extra work, but I'm learning. Like at least I knew that I get to realize the problem.
Yeah.
Like says like right in there. So now we take this out. Take this out, please. Come out. Please come out. Okay. Okay, now it's out. So actually I think this can go in from the top. And
oh, you mean the?
Yeah, actually I think let's go in from the top. That'll be easier. Can I please have the cable? I think let's bend this slightly so I'm trying to make sure it doesn't, and then try to, yeah, that's, yeah, it's gone through. Did it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so now, here's the tricky part. You'll need to hold a light and try to hook it out from the bottom. Do you want to do it, Jona?
Yeah.
I hold the bars. And do you see the wire? I'll wriggle it a bit.
I don't see it.
Okay, I'll try this again. It's definitely pointing in there though. Like, do you?
Wait, move it again? Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay, can you grab it? And so I'm gonna apply a bit of like push pressure in the cable so it's bent. And, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, push.
Okay, yeah, it's pushing.
Push, push, push. It's in like a good angle.
Yeah. Is it coming out? Like, can you drag it out?
It doesn't have that sort of friction on the.
Wait, how much am I? Did you get it? Use the hook. Don't.
I have the hook.
Yeah. So
It's hooked.
hook it out, like fish it out, like.
Yeah, but it's. It doesn't have the it just slides off. I can't pull down using the spoke.
Okay, no, sorry. Actually, I'll use the other end. The end with this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just gonna bend this against. Okay. Just gonna bend this slightly so it's curved. A nice curve on the cable, and okay.
Hold on, we need to reset this.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Can you see it?
Not right. Nope.
Wait, how much is in there? How much should I? Okay. Oh, it's got caught in the screw. Sorry, this one's a bit trickier.
Oh, okay. I just saw it. It
You saw
popped
it
in
too?
and popped out again.
Popped up?
Okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so can you try to grab it?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Yeah, just.
Yeah. Nice. Well done. Okay. So.
I think.
Can I see, like, oh, okay, can I have the light, please? So that's, okay. So you see, like, the inside of the, so the interior, you see just like two smooth cable guides on either side of this hole.
Yeah.
So that's where the cable should sit. Like, the inside is molded such that the cable should go in there.
Can you just hold that side? I'll try and push the cable to the other side. Because
Okay.
it's sitting on the same side as the...
Yeah. Shall I pull it?
No, just keep it where it is.
Okay.
almost had it. Almost had it again. Just give it a pull. Yep.
Okay. Okay, all right. So the next thing what you're going to do is, I think, you need to tell me if I'm on the right track or not. I think let's put a brake hose in there now, like as it is, and then slide the fork up, like into, like we thread the fork
So we
over
put
the cable. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I think that would definitely be much easier.
Yeah. Maybe. But the thing is though, like, so if I'm fairly certain that if we do this again, like, I just wonder, like, the endurance. Like, that's gonna get damaged. No, actually, so I think, because like we cut about 1.5 centimeter down from the bottom, so this will slide down. So we'll have a new bit, like the kink. That'll be in a straight.
We could wrap a little bit of electrical tape around it just to be safe.
I'm not sure about that because I kind of want to like use the same cable. I don't want to waste it.
Yeah,
But
I definitely think the cable's reusable.
yeah, but however, there's a risk in it, like you don't want, it's a front brake and
It's like a main brake.
it's the primary brake you use, and you absolutely don't want to know something that might potentially fail, because like that's already weakened, right? And so if you're gonna squish it real hard, like if that breaks, like you're dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so for the interest of safety, this will go in the bin. I'm making the accurate judgment on that. So what I'm gonna do is, I thought that the SRAM cable is thicker, but turns out they're almost the same, but
I have a feeling that they'll be interchangeable.
Yeah, I think that they are interchangeable. So, yeah, that's definitely way more than long enough. So we'll reuse this cable for the build. Okay. See, we are reusing the same thing. We don't waste it. Okay. All right. So you see, like, I'm not buying new things. Like, I'm trying to conserve, like, save as much as I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this. So this is the rear brake. So rear on the left, and so it would have. So you see, this bin right here that came in the hole. The hole behind the top half.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's the bin. Like, you see how, like, there's not really there's a tiny little mark. Yeah, but it's like,
I think
it's like that.
We may have pulled it a little hard when we were sort of straightening everything
We might
out.
have pushed a little too hard.
Either or.
Yeah.
And then that might have
Okay.
it might have been when we were doing the bar tape, how you were
Yeah.
like pushing and pulling them to make
Okay.
them the same.
Yeah.
That could have been how they broke.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now, instead of like threading it down the fork,
I think through the frame first.
No. I think I'll reinstall the front brake caliper. Like, I'll hook this up, and so we have the brake on and this dangling out, and we feed this into the cable and try to pull it out.
If that's the case, we're going to need to chop this off.
Yeah.
So just cut that.
No, actually, you know what? You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Through the frame first.
Through the frame first. But it's a bit silly because if I do that, let me think. I don't want this curve, but I think I'll cut this here because it doesn't go through curves very well. Because I don't want like trying to thread this. It might be a bit tricky to like find a hole like inside. So you have to like
Yeah.
feed the cable up from the bottom.
So I should cut the bottom off this.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll. I said I don't want. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry. I said I was gonna like. Oh dear. What I'm even thinking. I am not thinking at all. My brain is not there. I am not thinking, but I was not thinking, but now I am.
So you need to run it through here.
Okay, so just ignore that. I'll put a brake. I'll install this.
Oh yeah.
Put a brake on the tools in there. Okay. Okay, so you see, like it's all those tiny little details. It's making so much a difference, and it's so meticulous. And you kind of like have to know everything.
Yeah. While you do that, I'm just gonna wipe
Yeah.
off some of the marks.
Okay. I think how about we can just wipe off the lower end because well, I'll leave more marks
Yeah.
on it anyways later on. So I'll do it all in one go. Do you talk about like school on your YouTube channel a lot? Like
Nah.
never? It's too like personal, does it?
School is a... Thing is, school's not fun. School doesn't make me happy, so...
Okay. Yeah, because you go to I think like it's in Sacred Heart. It's a public school, right?
No, it's...
It's half.
Yeah,
it's
like
a church school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it like a Anglican church school, or is it
Catholic.
Catholic? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Of course it's Catholic. Yeah. I had. So do you get to study like about the religion itself a lot in school? Like, do you get to read the Bible and have like Christian ed?
There is religious educations, but it's a lot more laid back than one might think.
So it's not like really emphasizing on it, or is it?
You just sort of learn about different people that had influences and stuff,
Okay.
and like some of the ideals of different groups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
they don't. They would never like sort of sit you down and make you read the Bible for 50
No.
minutes. They don't do that.
No.
It's much more.
Like casual.
Yes, it's more casual than some might think.
Okay. That's very. Well, I'd say that's kind of the what's being expected of you. Like we don't, of course, like church schools doesn't like force you to read like I mean like to for the whole class to read the Bible together. It's kind of like
No,
old
that
school,
would be.
doesn't it? Like, I mean, in St. Kitts, we had a new chaplain, and the chaplain, though, he used to work in a boys' school, like just down the road.
Oh, yeah.
So he has a different, forget it. He had an entirely different mindset, and so we had an old reverend. He worked there for like 20 plus years in the
Right.
high school, and he had a pretty good formula for making a Sunday chapel or something like that. So it kind of like goes in this way. So 3 parts. So it's you have your thesis. So thesis is like your big ideas, and like usually comes from. Do you have the 8 mil?
Oh, the 8 mil.
That's
the wrong
that's
one.
the wrong. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. 8 mil has gone missing. No, never mind. I think I'll just. That's not very good, but I think this will do. Okay, I'll just continue. So it comes in 3 parts. You have a thesis, so it comes from your Bible readings, and like something like more abstract, like something like from the Psalms, or something from the Proverbs. And then the second part is your antithesis. So you kind of like you observe some kind of adversities in real life. So it can be like, so in high school, like it's kind of like a mix between like typical like teenager problems, like learning to cope with life kind of problems, or perhaps like generally like problems in life in a general sense. And finally, you munch them together, like you have a Bible reading and try to apply it to the real life adversity. Like sometimes, like the old chaplain didn't. One thing he did really well was he doesn't get too personal. Like he doesn't like say this guy did something and the Bible said something and he should adapt his life, so he should do something else instead. He doesn't do that. No, what he does was he just kind of like generalize it. Like he doesn't name pick anyone. And or perhaps like an easy way to do it. So the other 50% of his like Sunday chapels are like just some current events like global news and stuff. And I think his understanding though, like of like when he like reads stuff off the news, like whether it's domestic or international, I think like it doesn't make like when he goes that way, like I quite often I disagree with the chaplain, in my opinion, because well, I tend to understand these problems from an economic perspective. Like a lot of problems can be explained using like economics by itself. So I don't believe in like the notion that there's an inherent wrong. I wouldn't use the word right or wrong. I would just say it's flawed. So flawed is like we're trying to make something that's not perfect, but it's getting there. You know, it's a flawed something. It's in a process of searching for perfection. Right. Whereas if you say something wrong, you are being absolute and you're denying the any room for reason or any room for argument that you're trying to understand why it is wrong or why is it flawed.
Right. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like that's the kind of
Yeah.
that's my view. Like that's why I didn't agree with.
Like it's not entirely wrong. There's just a couple of
Yeah,
things
never,
that are,
things never are like entirely like it's never entire. Like it's never so black and white. Wait, what the heck? Something's going on. The fork got ah, it got stuck in the aluminium. Oops.
oh, it was just stuck on here.
Yeah. I was wondering why couldn't push it past. Yeah, can you pull it out? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So that was my life experience with the school, the Sunday chapel, and so after the old chaplain retired, we got a new one from the boys' school, and so I had a session with him. Like I attended the Christmas Eve service.
Right.
Like straight up. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, he just goes, "Oh, it's Christmas. Let's relax, enjoy the festivities," and it's kind of like emptiness. Like it's bland, and it doesn't. There's no value in like in the wisdoms of it. Usually, I mean, in a typical Christmas Eve service, like it's about Jesus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just talk about like you can approach it like if you want to do it in one way or the other. Like one way to approach it is you just go from a history perspective, because like it's, Jesus was Palestinian, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you can kind of like go into like the archaeology kind of evidence as to like the kind of like why is it a miracle? That's the notion, isn't it? Like that's one of the doctrines in the in Catholicism. So you have like the Virgin Mary. That's the ascension of Virgin Mary, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not certain on that stuff, so I'm not gonna say too much on that, because I can't make claims, or I can disclaim myself. Like I'm just gonna say that's something I'm just pulling out of my memory while having some kind of brain rot in the same time. So
Yeah.
it's not like accurate information. So don't like take my words with a grain of salt, because it's my opinions only, and it's never intended to be
The final say.
to be a verdict. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Wait, what the heck? Like the screw fell off, and I can't like put this back in. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Got it. I'm trying to be very careful, because the thread inside a fork is made of aluminium, and the screws are made of steel.
Oh yeah.
So if I cross thread it, I don't get another chance. So yeah, that's why it's always better to be on the side of caution. Yeah. So I mean, back to the new boys' school chaplain. So he just goes straight into it. Like he just says, "Yep, God's great, and Jesus was great, Mary was great. Happy birthday, Jesus," and something like that. And I mean, like, really, that's not a point. Like, that's something you say to primary school kids, like there's too much dogmatism. So you know what dogma means, right? So it's like the core central concept of something. So yeah. So from a philosophical standpoint, like if you're writing an essay or on anything, perhaps you want to avoid dogmatism at all costs. Like you don't want to make claims that, yep, grass is green, we just take it for granted and we're not going to question why ever. And that's wrong. So I don't know, like maybe schools, like in high school, like if you're in English class, something like they might teach you to write in a certain way, and that's not exactly ideal because it doesn't help you to learn, because it doesn't help you to kind of doubt,
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do is I'll drag this cable down, so don't lose it. So I'm gonna feed as much cable in there as possible, and then we'll try to pull it out from the top. Okay. Wait. Oh shoot. The bearing.
Oh, what I put down?
If we have done it halfway and then realize the bearing's not there, we have to undo the whole thing again.
Crash out.
And that will be another hour of work wasted. So you see, that's how good I am at wasting time. Okay. Right, this is contaminated, so I'm not going to use degreaser on that because it's a headset bearing and it's better to have more grease than no grease. So here's the seal. I think I just smudge because there's way more grease than necessary. What is it?
Oh, this is assembly grease if you need any.
I would prefer I didn't bring it, but never mind. It's okay. So what I was thinking was I want to put some silicone grease on it. So silicone grease is it's meant to help it to make it more watertight.
Right.
So yeah, okay. Right, let's carry on. Hold the cable, don't lose it. So if I was worried for a second just then, like you weren't there, and I'm like trying to drag the cable down, and if I lose that, then we have to redo like 20 minutes of work. All right, so now I'm gonna have to like pull it up and try to perhaps pull. More pull harder.
I feel it just.
No, okay, stop. Okay, that's not good.
I feel like if we remove this and you.
Okay, you know what? Stop. This is not very smart. So I would like to secure the fork. Like I think I just put this here across the bottle cage. So we have some. I don't have to hold the weight of this fork. I put this here. So now it's easier to work with.
Yep.
So now I can somehow. Or maybe like if you hold the bars, and I'll use a light, and no, actually you can do it, Jona. So you can sit on the chair, and I'll hold a bar and this cable on the top.
When I put the light
on the bench, or you can use the phone if you want.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
This spoke is.
I don't think I need the spoke for this.
Okay.
Okay.
So can you see what's going on at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to tell me when to pull or push.
Pull?
Okay. Yeah, it's sliding on the cable.
Okay, I think I do need the hook, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You need a hook to kind of guide it over the...
yeah, guide it to the right area.
Yeah. You tell me when to pull. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can. It's sort of veering off. If I take it from this angle. Pull?
Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, push. Perfect. Okay, stop. Okay, pull out a bit. So it's the same deal. It needs to come out. Okay, now push. Perfect.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
Holy hell.
Now let's keep this cable in here, and then we'll take this cable out after we reattach the fork.
Like, once we get to bleeding,
Yeah.
then we'll take it out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh dear. Actually. Oh dear. That's not good.
I think it would be
can you take off the
better
bottle
to
cage?
remove the bottle cage than
3 mil.
3 mil.
Here you go. Yeah.
Would hate to have to pull it out
Yeah,
again, so.
You cannot pull it out again. Yeah, I meant like in the past 4 years of me like working with
Just working on
like
bikes in general.
no, I mean like what I was saying, like writing essays
Oh.
in the university. Like a lot of kids, like new kids, like year 1, like freshmen. I mean, they are stupid as like they're so silly. Like they wouldn't think. I mean, like what the heck are they doing in high school? Like that's what I'm like, you know, that's it kind of shocks me very much, very like deeply to my core. Okay. All right, now I can put that back on. Don't lose it. Oh no!
It's
You
alright,
want to
yeah.
smoke?
I got it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Wait, the bearing is slightly off center, so actually I'll put a bearing in
You're trying
in
to
the
put the
frame.
bearing in first, yeah.
Okay, now that's it. There's the silicone seal. Let's go. Yes. Okay,
Good.
so now there's a healthy amount of slack.
I don't think, we don't
And-
want to pull it too hard.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
let's get the top bolt.
Yeah. The top bolt is right. I believe it's there.
Okay, alright, where is it?
It's there. Okay, it's right by me there. Oh, here. This. No? Oh, that's the handlebar. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, here it is, yeah, got
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Was it T25?
T25. Yeah, that's T25.
I reckon I got this.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, God damn it.
Careful.
Did we just get it right in?
Yeah, all the way in.
No, I was like, I think it's in automatically.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Remember yesterday I had issues finding where it is.
like 20 minutes just trying to find the...
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll hold the guide. You just twist. Spin it. Yeah. 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 I mean, like it's really it's really a shocker to me. Like, what are the kids doing in high school? Really, like they come to uni, they couldn't read or they couldn't write, they couldn't think, and they just
I think that's probably good.
they just do whatever they are told. I just didn't like it.
Is that like tight enough? Is that
Yeah, that's good. That we don't need to over tighten that.
No, I do.
It's supposed to be I mean, I don't know how tight you put it. Like it's not meant to be over tightened because I'll tell you something. So the old arrow, so the 22 version,
Is that the
it doesn't have this screw. So it has a little like plastic, like it's like a wing nut, but
Oh,
it's made of
really?
plastic. So I pulls the fork up, and to as much as you can finger tight it, like it's about that much. It's not meant to be over tightened, and then you tighten the screw in the back, like behind it, like to its specification. Like in this one, it says 12 Newton meters, so I put about 11 in there.
I feel like if we had done it this way the first time around, it would have been
Yeah, I know.
done a lot sooner. But
Okay.
I will put
Okay. Yeah, I need a torque wrench
torque wrench.
right there. Yeah. You can. Yeah. You can.
This definitely needs a bleed.
I'll
Before
give
the
you-
UCI
yeah,
put
the
their rules
screws
in.
and the T25 is here. Okay, so yeah, I'll give it to you when it's ready. Can I oh, okay, never mind, you got it. Can I turn this over?
Kind of get
Yeah, that's great. Good. All right, that's awesome. So remember, we need plenty of slack. Plenty of slack inside the bars, and I need to know how much slack is in there before I cut it. No, don't worry, because not yet. Don't. We'll do that later because when we put this in, so the lip will obstruct by the carbon.
right.
So we'll do that later. Okay, I need to find where the marking is. It's right there. There is
Yeah, find out.
the 39 centimeter side to side, center to center.
Got a new sort of splotchy paint job.
Yeah, I know.
The
Oh yeah, by the way,
fingerprint face.
when I was in Chicago last week, there was a guy, I forgot his name. He ride a custom painted track, like the new track I done. Like it's kind of like a crossbred between the old Imonda and the old.
Yeah, I
Python.
know the new.
Yeah, but it's like a Imonda with a hole in the
yeah,
down tube.
I've seen
That
the bike
one.
before.
So his paint job it's kind of like a pearl white, but it has kind of like brownish gold, kind of like it's a texture, like it's kind of like pieces of it, like tiny little dots on it.
Right.
It looks like as though he went out on a muddy gravel trail and never washed his bike. Always. So imagine that. It's kind of like it's like like some of the fancy tablewares in some like the restaurants, like the ceramics, and it has like the little
And
glaze.
orange
You don't
and-
know it's like a smudge like on it. It's not being washed off properly, or is it like the plate itself?
Yeah.
So it had the same thing with the bike I saw. I thought, why do you get that? It looks so silly. Like it's unimaginable.
We have the new splotch paint job.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Well, deal with it.
Yeah, it's just It's like, why does your bike
Okay.
have grease?
Okay, so we have to leave like plenty of slack in there, because you see, like, so
Don't push
it's
it
it's
back.
got about this much in there, right?
Yeah.
It needs to come out and dangle safely without like damaging the cable,
Yeah.
like when I trouble with it and when it takes it out. So, and right now there is not a lot of freedom. So if I
Don't push it too hard
So I
because
push
you
it
might
in.
kink it again.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna like, I can't push further than that.
So
right?
that's where it is.
Yeah, so that's where it is. And then what I'm gonna do?
Wait, we should tape it there, like right now.
No, because we'll have to screw on the thing. So we'll have to leave a bit extra, just like how we did on the left hand side, like we had some extra.
Oh, true.
So I think, so you see like the contour, right? It's designed to sit on it like that, but what we'll do is, we'll put some extra in and kind of like, and if you have tape pushing it in like that, so we have the cable in there rather than like in the cable in sort of like this, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, it's like, it's not like perfect, but yeah, you know, it will do. Okay, I'll just experiment with this again. So I'll try to slide this down and feel how smooth it is. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of friction. So if it's, yeah, pushed in. If it's pushed in, then, so pushing in creates a bit more friction. And pulling out, so have it pulled out. There is, no,
Try and push it through all the way.
No, it's the same. There's a, I still feel there's a kink in it. It gets pushed through.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
that's.
What
Oh.
the heck?
Can I try?
Hang on. I grazed the inside a little bit, but it's okay. No, it's not. I need a clean cut. Can I have a cutter right here? I need a clean cut on the end of the cable. Otherwise, like, it's gonna damage it from the inside, like scraping against the inside. Oh dear, I am hungry now. I think it's, what time is it? 1:30. No, 1:06. Okay. No, it's all good. It does get through, but it's like, there is something.
Well, that makes sense because there is a sharp bend.
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay. So that was just beyond the bend. So pull out. So, no, take it out, like, and now try to put in, back in.
I just see the.
Yeah, just right there. Like, try push beyond it carefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It is quite tight, but it can go through.
But it will go through. So
I think we
yeah.
try not to push and pull in here
So
anymore.
That's
for
that's
now.
the angle of the bar affect its movement. Does it get more friction when it's tilted on the side? Or is it less friction on this side? Yeah, there's less friction on this side.
So it's just with the curve of the bike. There's nothing we can really do about that.
Unfortunately, that's yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's the best I could do, because I'm just gonna smoothen this out. Hey, guess what? We had to Okay. All right. Very well.
Still on 100% battery. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, you keep going for another 2 hours.
I am
hopefully-
hungry. I have to. I don't know. I owe Jonah a lunch. Do I?
Oh.
I'll have to buy you lunch.
I mean, I wouldn't say no, but
Yeah. Okay. So right. Let's carry on. So it was on a 2, the 2.0.
yeah, top of it was on the 2.
Yeah. And there was some slack on it. So I need to like kind of make it symmetrical to the right hand side by pretty much guessing it. Okay.
I think we cut it like
Okay.
there.
Hang on. So now it's on a 2. Sorry, can you secure the stand like solid from twisting? Thanks. So now it's on the 2. If I cut it about, wait, I just need to.
Just by the way, the silver chainring's really grown on me. I think the silver chainring looks really cool. It adds a little bit of bling to the bike.
Yeah,
Makes it stand out a little bit more.
exactly. Okay. So I reckon
Cut it there.
cut it there. Okay. Cut this on the 4.
Oh yeah.
So this is the hydraulic cutter. It's designed for a clean one-piece cut. Like it's a very thin knife. Okay, here we go.
But it's not designed for cables.
It's not designed for like reinforced cables. Right, I'll slide a pin on it, and
Because it's a complete.
the piston. Okay.
Damn. Satisfying. By the way, what hubs are these? Because like,
Those are, I think, Elite's own hub.
oh, elite hubs, right?
Yeah. That's the 4-pulse version of the hub, and it's a so it's a slightly different hub than the other drive wheels. So they are the steel spokes, the Sapien spokes. They are not the carbon spokes version.
Yeah. You
So
said
the carbon spokes, they have a different mounting. I was going to say mechanism, but you know, like the shape, it's different.
just like a different
Yeah, it's a different hub.
way.
And originally, well, those are the name of the skill is it's called the Elite Drive G45. So G means it's a gravel wheels. So it's got the 24mm internal width.
Also, the gravel
So
hubs.
so they are gravel hubs. So they feel a bit tighter, and it's generally like it's got 2 layers of seals in it.
Right. So
Yeah. So it's basically a
extra durable.
it's basically a better, more durable, but less. It doesn't run as slick. Like I mean the bearings, like they use the S&S bearings, so they are actually ceramic bearings, like by default, but the seals on them, they are so tight, it kind of like cancels out the benefit, like the less friction you get from the ceramic bearings.
Right. So it's just like riding normal bearings on a training wheel, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, and that
What
adds
width
about-
rim is this? Like you could probably run gravel tires on this rim.
you do. That's that is a gravel specific. Sorry, that's 8mm.
So
Yeah.
are these wheels like actually gravel wheels?
They are originally the real deal, the gravel wheels. Where's 8mm again? Sorry.
Oh, we lost it, but
Okay.
we can use.
Never mind. I got the not so good one. Wait. Okay, that's looking very promising. It looks much better. Like that's firm and safe, hopefully. Would you like to? Can you please use the brake cling and wipe off the fork?
Yeah.
I think now's the time
It's like
to.
it's safe. Well, let's hope it's safe.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. This stuff is so crazy. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, you see.
How?
And
How?
and it's only $11.
From warehouse.
The warehouse.
I'll buy me some of that. I never actually have to use water soap to clean a bike ever
Yeah.
again. Just give it a wipe down. And because it's like dry, right? You just
Yeah, it's
clean
dry.
it.
It dries off quickly. It vaporizes the oil. But however, since it's hydrocarbon based, you don't need water to wash it again, or it doesn't mix with water very well.
Oh,
so
you don't rinse the towels afterwards.
so it's a good degreaser, but it's not ideal if you want to just wash off like dirt from your bike, because or perhaps like you can rinse it off like with dirt and then like you start to take the grease off.
Like it's for more like sort of less physical dirt, more like
Yeah,
greasy substances.
yeah, because it's a degreaser. It's a very strong degreaser. The fuck. I was like not even. Oh dear, that was a click. You heard that, right? Well-
Yeah. Stream. I think the stream also heard it.
Okay, so now there's I mean, look at it. It's like. Okay, all right, I'm not gonna put more in it. It's about 3 or 4 Newton meters in there, so I'm just gonna leave it there as it is. Okay, so my hands are really, really greasy right now, but that's okay. I'll just wipe it off, and then. Okay. Okay. I didn't redo the bar tape. I want to go. I want to go have lunch. It's 1:15. It's lunchtime. I am making Jona working with me overtime. For
No, it's
totally
fine. It's
unnecessary.
fine. My school makes our lunches like 12:50 anyways, so I'm sort of used to my lunches. So no rush, unless you want to. But
Okay,
no.
I'll show you again how you do the proper
Yes.
figure eight.
Yeah.
So before you wrap the last one, you go up. You go up
And then you come down for the last one,
about. You see, so it's about like 1/2 centimeter down from the screw.
just above the black.
Down again. Like what you are trying to do is you are trying to do a loop around the shifter itself. You don't do that. It's always like hugging the handlebar. So can you come around
I think
to?
you've gone a little far on the inside.
No, that's
but-
normal. So you see now the gap here. It's the same as the gap down there.
Yeah, I see.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
So now that's perfect. Like that's in the middle, and up again, like that. And I can finish this off
Is it?
very easily.
Hold on. There's like the residue on the outside.
Yeah, because you wrap it. I think no, it's not you because I don't know. I don't know. That's very bizarre, but I'm not gonna undo it. So the logo is pointing up.
Aren't we going this way normal? Wrapping forward?
Yeah, you're right. Like I was wondering, like we had it wrapping it forward.
You wrap forward, yeah.
So I was doing, so I did it differently again. Isn't that
And
strange?
you come round and, yeah, up.
Yeah, so this side is forward.
Yeah, you rotate forward.
Oh my goodness. This is double the bizarreness.
It's like the
Bizarreness.
brain faders into the
Yeah.
new level.
The brain.
There we
bolt.
go. There we go.
No. So it should be going up that way, but it goes down. Again like that. So figure 8.
And then up like that.
And then up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's right. Like I was doing it right. Like I was. No. What the hell?
Because now
What
the
the heck?
residue's there.
Yeah. That's what did I just? So what did I do then?
I have no idea. I think
What did I do just then?
you went
Wait, what did I do just then?
straight.
Straight over and down.
Yeah.
I think I did straight over and down.
Yeah.
so-
You come forward first.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Jonah. You're. That's.
Because I was just like,
Yeah.
what? Just reverse the bar tape.
Yeah. Well, I'm still learning. I just learned something new just now. The fact that you just told me,
The simple mistakes when it comes to
The
wrapping bar tape.
the minute little details that only a bystander can see.
I mean, yeah, hungry, been working on the bike for 3 hours. So it sort of makes sense that
Yeah.
making a couple small mistakes.
Okay. That's too. Perfect.
Good job.
Now we should be at this point an hour ago. And oh dear, my life gets okay.
It's okay,
It's,
it's okay, we learn.
Like,
We learn.
right, okay. Okay,
Bleed.
bleed. Okay.
Uh,
Okay, there's a bit
I-
of there's something got in the cup, so it's contaminated. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna dump it right here. There's something in the
it's
cup.
okay, this floor is not carpeted, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is the syringe full? Yeah, you can,
reasonably.
Stick in from the bottom.
Yep. And then we get the 3mm.
Yeah, the top is open.
Tops open.
Yeah, I think I'll top up a bit of oil from the top, and you can try.
And pull it in from
Yeah,
the
put
bottom.
it in from bottom. No, I'll put some, just a bit, in the top.
Crack the bottom.
No, that's too much. I think that's gonna drip out from the port.
'Kay.
Sorry, the screw.
Well,
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you only need about 2 turns to. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, push. Yes.
Oh, we got a little bit of drip.
Okay, I'll hold this for you.
Just get a towel down at the bottom.
I'll apply the pressure for you. Go all the way in. Hold your syringe like upright.
This is like the biggest relief of my life.
Okay, so now I'm going to pump this brake until air comes out the bottom. Now try to pull on it. Apply a bit of pull pressure on it. Okay. Keep the pressure, pull it. Okay, now stop. Okay, so now I'm going to do is try to draw the air. Don't worry, no, that's okay, that's okay. That's the bubble from the port. So, oh, never mind. Just push it back down, like all the way down. All the way down. Yeah, you can hear the air coming out from the top. Not too hard. Do it slowly. Slowly.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Okay, so I'll put some more oil on the top. There's actually, I think if I hold it on like that,
Might
I
be
think
a bit
it'll be a bit better.
No,
because
but it would have to flow upwards.
Yeah.
So the bubbles won't be at the top. So it needs to be at the highest
Okay.
point. So you will need to turn the bars back.
Right. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Pull? Pull or push?
Just leave it. Just. Okay. Okay. Now pull slightly. Apply the pressure. Keep going. Keep going. And stop. Okay. Now push all the way through. Yeah, you can hear it, hear the sound coming out from the top. Okay, and stop. So now it feels a lot smoother now. There's less air in there. Now apply a bit of pull. Yeah.
There's a lot less air bubbles coming out of the bottom.
Yeah. Well, do this another couple of times, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, stop. Okay, now push. Yeah, there's more air bubbles coming out the top. All the way through. Stop. Wee. Okay, pull. And stop. Now try to flick it. Now push all the way through.
It's like pushing.
Okay, stop. I'll do it one last time. Yeah, it feels much better now. Okay, now pull. And stop. Now push. Yeah, it's aerated, but it's okay. Now halfway and
Yeah, I think
stop.
that-
Yeah,
yeah.
stop. Okay, now just hold it. Close the port. Female.
Oh,
That's 2.5.
where's 3?
Oh no, there. That's 3. Yeah, that's good. Now let's take this out. Okay, and the top.
Okay.
I need the plug.
I have the plug and the... Oh no.
the plastic, the thingy.
Yeah,
Plastic
I
thing.
know what you mean. Oh, come on.
Somewhere.
We've come this far.
We
Oh, there it is.
victory's inside.
Yeah,
And
literally just plug,
Right.
put this on, and then we're good.
okay, so well, can we tilt
Yep.
the stand? Because
It's also got the,
okay, yeah.
yep.
Actually, lower. Lower.
Please.
I'll put this aside. And wipe off the oil. Is it okay? Now we can put this down.
Nice.
Okay, so now
The
oh dear, it's okay.
the moment of truth.
Yeah. Okay. Is it overfilled? I overfilled it slightly, but it's okay. I think.
Is that overfilled or is that
Yeah,
just like
that's overfilled. So this, if
Is that
feel that-
perfect or is that? I think I was slightly under.
that's a bit squishy because there's still a bit of air in it, but it's okay. So that's overfilled. We'll have to take some out from the top.
We just unscrew the thing and then.
No. Don't unscrew the thing. I mean, you don't unscrew from the bottom. You unscrew from the top.
As in, like, yeah, unscrew from the top and slightly squeeze, right?
What I'm thinking is reset the. I think I'll put this back in. I have to redo, undo and redo a bunch of stuff. Okay, can you hold it, please? Those little things. I overfilled it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna use the use this to just take a wee bit off. Actually, I think if I put this here, let's reset the pressure inside. No, okay, never mind. It's okay. Please down. Yeah, let's go. It's okay. I think I'll reset the front piston by taking out the that's 3 mil. Taking out the pads. There's no clips on it. On the Durace caliper, it's a what do you call it? It's a flat head, and this one is a 3 mil. Okay, yeah, that's already in. So what I'm gonna do is use this to apply some even pressure on the pistons on either side to push the oil back up. Yeah, it's going up the top. Oh yeah, in your bleed kit, the box, you have this thing. I thought I didn't bring it, but you have one. Can you, and so
It goes in from the bottom. No, it comes in from underneath.
no, that's too wide. Okay. No. It's too wide.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
all right.
it's.
No, it's okay. I'll just use I'm not going to use the spanner because that's not even. So I'm just going to force this back out. Yeah. A bit more. All right, that's enough. Pads back in. The pads are actually, they have the left and right. They are not like, they can't put them the other way around. So you know. Okay. Yeah, it's been loosened, so we've got plenty more room in there. Okay. Cool. All right. Don't press the brake. Don't press that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jona.
All good.
Sorry. The stick. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Where did I put the
Plug.
the plug? Oh. Thanks. Okay. So can we tilt it forward? Forward. Okay. Forward. Okay. Here's the side. 2.5 mil and the cap. Oh, that's the wrong. So. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. We're done. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Off the stand.
Lovely. Off the stand. Lovely. I'll hold it. Okay.
Oh wait, we need to do the bottom. Stuff the cable. No, here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I was just upside down. Tuck it in the down tube and yeah. Okay. The cap is on the bench. Do you see it?
Does it go this way?
Yeah. Okay. All right. The back view.
Oh yeah. Oh, we need to take out these things.
Yeah. It's on the bottom gear already. Okay. Gonna lay on the floor for a second. Grab my 6 mil. Okay. Finally. So, probably. Okay. Yeah, I need to tune the gears. Why does it feel a bit funny? Okay. Okay, we'll just put the bottle cage back on and check the derailleurs, and we are done. Good. Time now is 1:38. A whole hour and a half behind schedule, but a whole extra hour to redo the cable. So it's 1 hour work to do a cable. And
The bars
Yeah.
aren't straight.
oh, that's okay. We'll just redo that. Yeah, the brakes.
We need to
Of
align
course.
them.
Yeah. So with how you adjust the brake is so that's loose, right?
Yeah,
that's
and then
loose.
you squeeze the back.
It's not like perfectly loose. It needs to be even more loose. So how it works is
And then you
you put it
squeeze
on.
it, and then
no, when you squeeze it. So I'll tell you something. So the cable here, it's got a bit of force, right? You want to make sure, like, even if you squeeze it, it might still not be in the middle because the cable is kind of affecting the position. So you have to kind of like kind of to visually see it. Like, ideally you want it to be like a bit more this way, but the cable is dragging it toward the wheel, like to the inside.
right.
So if I squeeze it really hard though,
And then tighten it. Well,
and then
it's-
tighten it. I think I just go like that. Can you hold the bike, please? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Just gotta do the front one now.
Yeah, same deal with the front. Yeah, the front is the 4mm. So I can hold for a moment. Thanks. Okay. Need to loosen this. Okay, now press the brake. Okay, all right. Loosen. Okay, now press. Yeah, okay, cool. Perfect. All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, the bar's not straight. So we'll do the bars. I think yesterday, sorry, hold on for a second. I think yesterday I didn't check the torque setting on the chainring bolts. So always check everything. Put about 8 Nm down there because you never want a missing chainring bolt while on the ride, do you? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely it's more tightening. It's a aluminium bolt. So with a steel chainring bolt, it can go tighter, but with aluminium though, like it says recommending like 8 to 9. Like, so I'm just putting 8 in there. Okay. All right, and the top. That's right. I need to undo this. And straighten. About right here. Yep. Okay. Yep, that's good enough. Okay, can you hold the bike, please? All right, and fine tuning the gears, and we are done. Oh yeah, and the bars. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to torque those.
I didn't put those. How much? Those are 6. Can you hold, please? Thanks. I put about 5.5 in each and every one of those.
Those ones have already been torqued.
I just need to check again. Okay. Now these. Okay, and the gears. Do you think the shifters can turn in a little bit more? Maybe?
Oh, by UCI? Yeah, way more.
Yeah, we gotta do this way more. Definitely. The 5 notes here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, well, by symmetry, I'm thinking this much?
There.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to torque wrench this, I'm just going to do it by hand.
We don't want to hear another one of those
Okay, I think that's enough.
snapping noises.
Okay, so with the positioning, what I'm going to do is relative to tip. So I'm trying to make it the same. And height-wise, funny. Okay, now it's about approximately right. Okay, now more tilt. Not too much. Okay. Not enough. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll lower this side a bit. This side feels a bit too tall. We did a whole extra hour of probably unnecessary work because we had to change out an entire front cable because it was crushed, actually, inside the handlebar stem. So we had to redo like a whole bunch of stuff, and that took ages to get right, and a bit of creative engineering as well. I had to come up with some creative ways to fix the bikes with the least amount of work and the most amount of productivity. And yeah, okay. All right, that's enough. Finally, I don't know how many times I said finally today, but oh dear. Okay.
Thank you very much to Tackman03 with the $50 towards the bike fund. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Now this is on the 5th gear. Okay, so this is the Shimano app. It's basically like it's a, you can change gears on the app, and I'm just gonna get it pretty much lined up right. I think maybe -5. Okay, so now it's on -5. Can you help me like run through the gears? Like just spin the crank. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not too fast, Jona. Okay. 9, 8, 7. Whoa. Okay. Okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Okay, it's not getting on the 2. So keep going, keep going. And 1. Okay, and stop. Stop. Can you press the brake? Yes. Okay, so that was on -6. I'll just put it on -6 right now. So the adjustment, so it's offset
Yeah.
toward toward the wheel by 0.6 of a millimeter.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I have to do the front shift. Okay. In 5 seconds, it's gonna get onto the biggest gear on the bike. Okay. Now, this adjusts how much gap there is between the outside edge and the chain. You want it to be between 0.5 to
So the bike
1.
on the paper is that my dream bike. Not my dream bike, but it's just that's the bike that I'm saving for right now. So yeah. Do I learn foreign languages in New Zealand school system? Yep. I'm currently learning Chinese actually.
5.
So how much is the bike on the wall? It's about 6 grand New Zealand. Couples.
Okay. I think that's probably good enough. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. It's not getting onto 7 though. Oh, the derailleur hanger is not bent. I am absolutely sure about that. So maybe I'll put a bit more offset in the rear derailleur. Okay, connecting. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I used to have it on -6. Now it's on -10 offset.
-10.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm going to call it today and be done with the project. Yeah.
May I give it a ride around the driveway?
Yeah, you may. Absolutely. But before you go, I need to clean off the brakes.
Yeah, 100%.
I need to give it a final complete wipe down
Where's my doggo?
with the degreaser.
Doggo!
And
Take him behind the glove.
That's sad.
We don't like squeaky brakes, do we, Scrubbo?
We don't. I need to get me a can of that stuff.
Did you answer the question about what you think of the Earth bike? You got asked twice.
Did it? Oh, I think it was cool. Yeah. I think that it's a good upgrade from what he had before. It's got nice wheels. I have PTSD from cleaning brakes. It's like it's like a rainy mechanics day. I'm gonna be braking. It's gonna go screech, and I'm just like,
It's because you had to spend like a day doing it with Karen, so.
yeah.
So have you learnt a lot through these, this?
I have. I think this experience will be very useful if I decide to DI2 swap that back in the future. I think with this,
Oh, you said before, is that your dream bike? But it's like the baby brother of your dream bike.
yeah, I said it's not my dream bike, but
But it is the baby brother of your dream bike, right?
yes. But that specific bike,
No, but you could have.
It's
I'm
not
just saying
the
they're
dream bike.
related, right?
they are related, yes. Oh,
Is that yawning?
all right, finally. It's good to go. Done.
It's a tad on the
You
rough
can-
side for us, so.
nah, it's fine.
Right, will it work?
I think the pads might need a clean.
Yeah, okay, we'll do.
It works though.
It does indeed work.
That's one way to let everybody know you're there and a bunch of. So I have a question.
You have a question?
Yeah.
Is this Canyon better than the Chinese frames that you? Because aren't you the big advocate for Chinese frames?
Well, I think they are all. Well, this is the second tier bike, and well, you know, I ride the first tier, the CFR, and in my opinion, I think this is just yet another commodity frame. Like they're still the same. Like there's marginal difference between the bikes, really. Like unless like you're seriously meticulous, and it all comes down to the smallest bit of details. So I mean, like this one, and perhaps like the Seeker, you might remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt about the same performance-wise, but for a second-tier bike, I mean, in terms of the price level, I mean the price range, I do think like they are all the same. But I mean, like you know, it's I told you yesterday, it's made in it's made by a company called Quest Carbon Works in Taiwan, but it turns out like the frames are still like manufactured in Xiamen in China, and they get sent to Taiwan to get the Made in Taiwan label. I mean, they are all the same. They're the original, the OEM manufacturers. They are all the same factories, but they just put different brands and logos on it. So, I mean, like as long as you remember yesterday, like when I pressed in the bottom bracket like barehanded, like I can push it like 3/4 the way in. So, it's just like the consistent problem of like their engineering. Like it's a nice to ride. Like it's a good performance frame, but in terms of quality, it's still like as good as can get as a commodity. It's not like seriously good. It's not like great good. It's just like barely acceptable, in my opinion. So it all comes down to how much you're willing to, the time cost to make repairs, and if it breaks after a few years, it's whether if you can get it warranty replaced or not. Those are the things that if you're buying from Kenya, you might get more value from in the long run. So yeah, it's all about like the economic problems rather than the branding and
So this is not your
the inherent.
This is not your main bike. Is this for Mark or is this?
Yeah, this is Mark's bike right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the little brother's bike.
Yeah.
The little brother that's bigger than Jona. Yeah. As most people are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then the brakes are good now.
I think. Well, you know what?
Look, there's nice wide
I'll just be
tires.
lazy.
Yeah, they're
Well,
32s.
So this is designed to be sprayed like straight on the brake, like things without disassembly. So technically, if I just spray it right here in the pads, like
Free sponsorship, eh?
rinse it
It's
down.
like $11.
And maybe after it dries, it should be like fine, because when I ride it, like my brake doesn't squeak in the back, remember? So that's what I use, and it should be able to work. I mean, give it a minute, like after it dries by itself, then it should be all good. So I should give it a ride.
Sounds like bagpipes.
No, that's awful. I'll have to clean it out.
Imagine
Okay, so
tuning that to the same key
no.
as the instrument, you know, and riding along playing the instrument as well.
female.
That's wasn't the funniest joke of the century.
She's so mean to me today.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You don't need to bell. You don't need a bell with those brakes. Good one.
Do you have some sandpaper or
I do.
something I can?
I think the Americans
use that one.
brake clean not good for rubber pants. It's for car brake clean.
Well, this is a resin. The resin pads. It's not metal. Oh, thank you. Okay. Do you have some like alcohol or something like? Or maybe I'll just use the same brake cleaner. Yes. Okay.
Stony 9599 says he thought it was funny.
Well, good for Stony 9599.
I really wanted to say something mean again.
No. That's what was in my head. See, the guy who said you don't need a bell with those brakes, that's funny.
Yeah. Hard to see today. You should be able to join scraps. Only a few days left till you're back at school.
Yeah.
And now you've had a primer on religion and economics. So your brain must be all fired up.
All right. Okay.
There's the brakes.
Okay. That's up here. Yep, these are up here. These are the more worn down ones. Okay. So you check which ones they were. Okay, these are the front.
No, I prefer the sugar-free stuff.
I don't know why. Sugar-free tastes weird.
Sugar-free LNP tastes like dishwater, but I still like it.
Why?
I don't know, I just do. It's got a refreshing kind of taste.
Yeah, so does regular LMP.
Yeah, it's too much sugar for people like me. Only cyclists keep up with it.
Bum, bum, bum.
She's quick to change, isn't it? What a face. I think we keep that one off the stream, eh?
I'm tired.
So you got any plans for today or the weekend, Scrap?
Haircut tomorrow.
You don't want me to cut it.
Yep.
You do a good job. What else?
Finish a couple of videos.
No, turns out these are the rear brakes. Because one set is more worn down than the other set. So much so that the pistons has moved in enough that the other one won't fit.
Concerning.
Not concerning,
Okay.
just interesting.
And these are thicker, newer pads, and they go in the front. And now that slides in nicely. So that's right. Okay. Just then I had them mixed up, so I had to make sure the left and right as a pair, they had about the even amount of wear on the pads. So they're the same. Yeah, it's better. I think it'll just burn itself in, and it should be good to go now. Yeah, see?
of
Yeah.
scrap. I reckon they can hear that sky tower over there.
Yeah. All right. I'm calling it a day. It's been way too long overtime. Let's back up. Let's put everything back in its place. And I do want to like talk you through, like, to tell you something about the parts which were taken off the bike, and why I didn't want them. Okay. All right. So yeah. Hey Jonah, would you like to pack up the things from your box, like your toolbox? That's yours.
There it is.
Yeah, that's yours.
8mm.
Your spoke. We use the spoke to do the cables. Okay. The other 8mm.
Just put it back in.
Cool. Small parts.
Where's the bin?
I'm putting metal there.
This one from your bleed kit.
Oh.
Have some rubbish. Where do rubbish go?
Oh, the rubbish is just over here.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I believe I am all packed up except some more rubbish around the place. Let's try to keep things tidy as possible. We don't need these cables again.
No.
Well, maybe you can keep them in your box in the future, maybe.
So then next time, for when we swap at the Jurace.
No. No one's getting Jurace except me. Because it's the same as your Tigra, but it costs about twice as much. And it's even more costly to replace if they get damaged in whatever place possible. Okay. All right, that's it. We're done. I think just the last little different things, some towels. I'll put these towels back to where they were. Okay, I'm going to wash my hand. Wait, don't lay it on the metal. Like, put it on the wheel. Yeah. No, never mind. I think, like, oh dear, that's not it. Oops. No. Let's try it. Okay. That's
Thank
it.
you for tuning in
Yeah,
to
done.
day 2 of changing the group set on the Canyon.
That's it. You're done.
We're done. See you
See you in the next one.
the next group set change.
No, not the next group set change. It's whatever you have on your agendas. It's always the next one. And you don't tell your audience what the next one is. So
Create
You
the
keep them-
anticipation.
you keep up the anticipation and make them guess what you're going to do. Even though you have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen next anyways. So, all right, we are done. We can end now.
Goodbye.
Bye.